record. So I want to take a few minutes, though, to speak about the recent incidents of hate that we have experienced and to my resolution 64. It's probably an understatement these days to say that we live in challenging times and with folks feeling a lot of emotions. It's very present in my mind today that this resolution is actually the third that I've written and sponsored in 19 months related to hate. In the first, this council condemned the hate being directed to our Asian American community in April of 2020. And the second condemned the hate embodied in the January 6th insurrection. Today, we stand together against anti-Semitism, racism, and all acts of hate. And I'm proud that I'm joined by all of my colleagues as co-sponsors of this item. And so I think I can safely say that it will pass with unanimous support. Over the last 2 weeks, there have been 5 different acts of hate in District 10 alone. The last involved arson at Congregation Beth Israel, which is the temple in my neighborhood and to which my family belongs. One of my favorite memories from my daughter's bat mitzvah is a photo of her peeking around the door that was on fire Sunday night. Over the last 2 weeks, I have felt a lot of emotions: anger, sadness, disappointment, and frustration. I also have felt pride and confidence in our community, knowing that there is no place for this kind of hate in Austin, and knowing the strength that has been displayed. Joining together with my colleagues and community-wide to stand against hate and to support one another charts a path forward. In the past few weeks, many have asked me how they might help and show support for our community. I want to pause and share a little bit from my tradition in which we believe in Tikkun Olam, a calling to repair the world. The events of the last few weeks are simply further evidence of the challenges we discuss on this dais every week, and further evidence that our world is in need of repair. When we think of Tikkun Olam, often several mechanisms come to mind, and each offers ways to respond, and I would invite you to follow the way that speaks to you. The first is tzedakah, which involves philanthropy and charity. So I would encourage you, if you're so moved, to donate to the Anti-Defamation League. We have an active chapter here in Austin that is the backbone to our response to hate and our work to educate and prevent it. You also can donate to Shalom Austin and to Congregation Beth Israel and to Jewish Family Services. The second, and I think this one is particularly important, is Gemilut Chasadim, acts of loving kindness. Be kind to people. There's too much hate in our world. We need to spread love, not hate. Show that you care in your words and your actions. Love can be infectious, and it spreads faster with intention and will. We also can seek justice by taking policy actions to improve conditions via the legal or policy realm. This is what we are doing today with Resolution 64. This resolution condemns anti-Semitism, racism, and hate forthrightly and clearly. We have all 11 members on the dais signed on as co-sponsors and saying this has no place in our community. It also, however, directs action on the part of the city manager so that we can be better prepared to respond to hate in ways that do not propagate it, and to work together in our community to prevent it and make sure we are prepared to respond. The reality is that the hate is here, and we need to up our game and to lead our community, and that means we also need to devote focus and attention so hate does not take root in our community. As Mr. Johnny noted in his beautiful remarks and reflections on the Holocaust during citizen communication, we cannot assume we will not witness similar events or worse in the near future. We must be vigilant and be prepared. We know that words of hate can escalate to violence. We have already seen that in our community, and we need to stand together as we're doing against this hate. Thank you.